acting. You already know. Poppin'. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rockin'. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm poppin'. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
What's the deal, New York Giants fans? Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports Sunday Night Football Talk. I am your host, Big Blue, G Nation Inside Sports, founder and co-founder of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And today we are going to get into the culture that is being built here at the New York Giants football organization. A lot of people didn't agree with some of Joe Shane's decisions and Brian Dable's decisions in this draft. In the last draft, they received a lot of vitriol for it on Twitter and from sports analysts and others alike. And I particularly am quite impressed with what they've been able to do in the last two drafts and free agencies. They have basically rebuilt this team. The offensive line has improved drastically on paper, right? The wide receiver room has a level of competition going on right now that we have not seen in ages, okay? And that defensive front is stout. So while all the naysayers are counting us out and saying that we don't have a chance and basically writing us off before the season even gets started, let alone preseason, I, on the other hand, see a culture being built here, energy that has been brought to this building in this training camp that has become infectious, that has increased the level of play of everybody involved, competing for a roster spot and competing to make an impact on this team. As we've all known, Malik Neighbors and Deontay Banks going against each other has been a battle. Illuminor and Dex went at it. What's the guy's name? Andrew Thomas and Runyon been going at it. So I like to see this stuff, man. It creates competition within the position groups, and that spreads amongst the other players because they know if they don't show out, they won't get a spot on this team. So when you have that type of competition going on amongst your own team, it only stands to make you better. And I particularly am optimistic for how it's going to produce on the field and how this team is going to gel and become one cohesive unit moving forward to give Daniel Jones the best likely outcome for him to succeed this year. Now, a lot of people think that it's put up or shut up time for DJ. I, for one, am in agreement with that. They went out and got you some weapons. They've improved the offensive line. They got rid of your running back, Saquon Barkley, who was kind of like making you force the ball to him because he was your most viable threat on offense. So now you have multiple options to get the ball to, spread the ball around, and try to open up the playbook a bit and make this a very high potent, productive offense. And I believe that's what Dable wants to do. I believe that you're not going to see a lot of running from the backfield. We're going to utilize more of the short passing game and screen passes and slants and things like that from the running back position as our running game. Quick passes and check downs to the running back will be our run game. You won't see a lot of actual handing off. I think that we're going to pass the ball a lot. Greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. And as you guys already know, my prediction is 11-6 for the season, with Daniel Jones having 42 touchdowns in the air. Okay? Go ahead and cop your merch while you're at it. Bliss Squad, G Nation. You know what I'm saying? Big Blue Crew Sports Network merch. 11-6 merch, leather to the face merch. Support the cause, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing but a second of your time, man, and it costs you absolutely nothing to push that button. All right, so hit that subscribe button, man, before we get into the comments and for some of the other guys come on and join me here. What's up, Lou? Our Giants on the come up? Yes, they are definitely on the come up. The addition of Brian Burns opposite of Kayvon Thibodeau. We already know what Dexter Lawrence is. Now you got these guys, Jordan Riley, Nacho. You got some guys on this defensive front that can create some pressure with just four guys, so you don't have to blitz all the time. So you can drop more guys back in coverage, which limits the options of the other quarterback on the opposing offense and what he can do. And that gives our offense more of an opportunity to get the ball back and try to respond or pull away with the lead. So I'm excited to see what this year is going to bring. I'm telling you guys already, go ahead and copy your 11-6 shirt so you can look smart at the end of the season. I'm telling you now what the game is going to be. The Giants are going to go 11-6. If we don't win the division, we'll at least get the wild card, and we damn sure will win the NFC Championship. Nothing less but an NFC Championship this year. DJ shows out, 42 touchdowns in the air. All right, greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. Malik Neighbors, Jalen Hyatt, Wandale Robinson, Daniel Bellinger, Darius Slayton, Tyrone Tracy, Theo Johnson. It's going to be a problem. They're going to be spreading the ball around a lot. They're going to air it out. Okay, whether people want to admit it or not, people don't like Daniel Jones, whatever the case may be. The boy is accurate with the deep pass game. And when you got a threat with speed like Malik Neighbors and hands, dependability, you can throw it up with trust he's going to go get it. When you got a guy like Hyatt, who if his route running has improved, he's going to be a problem to deal with. When you have a shifty guy like Wandale Robinson who can get open at any time underneath, it's a problem. And he's a yak master. Pause. After he has that ball in his hands, it's hard to get him down. Shifty, quick, fast twitch muscles, quick movement, football awareness of field and the play. It's going to be a problem to stop this offense. It's going to be a high potent, fast offense. Don't be surprised if you see them doing a lot of no huddle or 2-minute offense. Okay? If the Giants can get that 2-minute drill working, that no huddle offense, and make defenses start gassing and sucking wind, pause, breathing heavy, it's going to be a problem. I'm telling you. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Tap in, you know what I mean? Feel free. Let me know what you guys think, what your assessment is of this football season coming up. As we all know what we've seen on the Hard Knocks about the offseason and the trade and all of that stuff. I would love to get your guys' feedback about the culture and the energy that is in this building right now that we haven't felt here for a while. What's up, Lou? Our Giants on the come up. If the O-line holds up, we should score enough points to win a lot of games, and our defense shut down opponents every week. Excuse me. Let's go, Big Blue. Facts. That's the name of the game. Our defense needs to get us the ball back as many times as possible to increase our chances of scoring. All right. Let's see something. I don't know where the guys are. They done left me hanging, huh? Boy, y'all dirty. They done left me hanging, son. Salute Ralph in the building. What's going on, Raphael? Boy, they dirty, no good members of the Big Blue crew that left me hanging. SETI079, I'm excited about Brian Dable calling plays. SETI, I've seen you on the other guys' channels. Are you subscribed to me? If not, please do so now. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm excited about Brian Dable's calling plays as well. I don't know if you heard me on Giants Convo earlier with Unpopular Opinion Sports, but I'm not a big fan of Kafka. I know that they're keeping him around and grooming him and try to coach him up for future positions higher up. But, I think that they advanced him too far ahead without letting him go through the proper progression. He went from pass play designer to offensive coordinator. I think he should have went from like passing play designer to maybe quarterbacks coach or wide receiver coach and work his way up to, offensive coordinator, then assistant. But, I know I've seen your name a lot. I haven't seen you in my chat too much. Usually when I see you, you're either on Pat's or Unpopular Opinion. So I was just double checking. Trying to get all the subs I can, man. You can't knock me for trying. All right. Tuto! Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, salute and respect to El Rey del Boricua, Bronx, Lil Italy, big people, old people, tall people, Big Blue Crew, family crew in the building. Greetings from me and my family in Jersey, Princeton, New Jersey. You heard? Jersey. Thank you for the $5 super chat, too. Though appreciate all the support. We use that $5 to call. Give me some spaghetti. Spaghetti with some garlic bread. It sounds good right about now. Let me call and order that. Since I didn't order nothing yesterday, it was late. I'll order today. Please, everyone, hit the button and subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports. Yeah, go get you some merch. Go get you some Blitz Squad t-shirts, 11 to 6 t-shirts, Big Blue Crew Sports Network t-shirts, Leather to the Face t-shirts, the Believe t-shirts, my Straight Rights Matter t-shirt for the Boxing Leather to the Face podcast. Everything is set up off your jab or your straight right, okay? So they matter more than anything else in boxing. Straight rights matter. Who do you not want to see cut? Bryce Ford Wheaton. I would like to see him carve out a little niche for himself on this team. But we'll see how he responds coming back from that injury. But that's who I would like to see earn a spot on this team. Even if he doesn't make an impact this year, I think if we develop that kid and coach him up within a year or two, he'll be a very impactful player for this team. And right now, as it stands, you can keep him around for cheap. You know, he was undrafted, so you can keep him for very cheap, develop him, and get the most bang for your buck. Pause. You know, and he's still young, so there's a lot of upside. Man, my guys left me hanging, bro. We're not gonna go live for very long. It's kind of hard to run a live when you're talking to yourself, you know. So it's all good. You know what I mean? Who do you not want to see cut? I just answered that one. All right. Well, I'm gonna send the link one more time. If nobody show up, we're gonna shut this thing down because can't have a conversation with myself. Uh, but it is what it is. Let me see. Send one more out. Yeah, send one out here. All right. Judo 11 and 6 coming this season. Please pre-order all your 11 and 6 merch from G Nation online shop and make your reservations. And please don't be a Ninja fan like some losers, please. Thank you very much, Tudo. I did. I did post it. 11 and 6 when you have a good season. All the haters can stay over there. No bandwagon fans. Welcome. Exactly. Keep the same energy you've had this whole time. Another day, another struggle. Exactly, Seti. Lou, it's your fault riding alone. False. Everybody knows I go live Sunday nights. This is not new news. Sunday night football is what I do in the regular season, and in the off season is Sunday night football talk. Just show up whenever you show up. Well, guess what? Even if that was the case, too, though, I show up when I show up. Come on, man. Stop that. But no, everybody knows I go live. I was just on NYG's earlier. He knew I was going live tonight. You know, I think he had to work, but everybody else knew I was going live tonight. I said it last night when we ended the boxing joint, the UFC joint. Everybody knows we're back on our regular routine. They just chose to leave me hanging this Sunday evening. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I does my thug dizzle. The New York Giants, the energy in MetLife right now, Quest Diagnostics is through the roof. The competition level is on fire. The O line is starting to gel, even though it's not Evan Neal, who most people expected, who I'm glad is not out there, to be honest with you. I would love to see Eliminator, that's the nickname, Illuminor, claim that right tackle spot and solidify the right side of the line. If we can do that, we will see Daniel Jones ball be out this year, hands down. And I would love to see it. Facts. Shania Facts, what's going on? No, there ain't no gang. Just Lou. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tell niggas like my mother told me when I was very young. You was born alone, you're gonna die alone. For butt naked you came into the world, and naked you shall return. You heard? But for the most part, I'm excited with what the Giants organization is doing. The level of competition at the position groups is amazing. Everybody's rooting for Aaron Robinson to come back healthy, and shore up one of them spots in the cornerback room. Um, we've seen Deontay Banks showing out, and we've seen these guys start to step up. So the front seven, as I said, is also doing their thing. The wide receiver group has an immense competition going on. Man, Cave, what's going on, man?
What's good, my brother? What's good? What's good?
So the culture itself is being revitalized in a whole new way. They've brought some new young blood in here. They brought some veterans in here to fix the O line and help get some of these new guys brought up to speed. Um, it seems that Joe Shane has a open door policy with his players. Seems like they have a very open communication type of facility and workplace going on, and I'm excited to see that, man. And when you see what's going on at training camp, the level of competition, the trash talking, the camaraderie, but it's not a fight breaking out. There's no toxicity. It looks like a real NFL football culture being built the right way. And I'm excited to see that shit. And all the naysayers are gonna have to put their foot in their mouth this shit.
Yeah, man, I totally agree, man. I see the same thing too. I see the energy level, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I know, like I said, some people said they didn't see the 7-on-7s, but like I said, the reason why they got rid of 7-on-7 is because when the 7-on-7 is really no pressure for the quarterback. So that's why they go with the 11-on-11, so you could get the real game, game feel, you know what I'm saying, with real pressure coming at you, get these guys ready. Because, we can't afford to start off slow anymore, man. We got to jump right out the gates, you know what I'm saying? So no more
Okay.
being, slow and stuff like that. We got to be ready to go, So I enjoy it, man. Let's get it. And I know everybody talking about, they look at Daniel Jones passes and stuff like that in training camp, but what they don't realize is, listen to one of like the beat report, not, saying they were saying that those are drills that they're doing in camps and stuff like that. And people taking it like there's like a real what you call it, but what they're doing is they trying to see how fast you can get the ball out your hands with pressure coming at you. So that's why some of the passes look like the way they do, because it's like like a blitz coming at you, and they just trying to get out as fast as you can and stuff like that for real game action. Yeah, you're not gonna make them, but you'll be ready for it though. You know what I'm saying? So I like that though. And then also you've seen a lot of the shots going downfield, which we haven't been doing within the last year, 2 years, because of the O line been sorry so much, and also we didn't have the weapons to really do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But now, hey, I'm ready to see it, man.
Pause. Ready to see it. Nasty. Some of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Bookends in the building. Nah, I agree, man. It baffles me how people could say they're a fan of a team and only tear them down. Don't acknowledge none of the positive moves that have been made. Don't acknowledge none of the sacrifices that was made. The nights that these guys spent, losing sleep, thinking about how they're gonna get this player to stay or how they can get this player in the building. And yeah, I know Karina, right? But I think that people are unappreciative and ungrateful of what it has taken to build this kind of team in the short amount of time that he's done it in. And this year, they're gonna prove what I'm saying. That Joe Shane has been building this team the right way. Regardless of who believes in Daniel Jones or not, they're there every day. They see what's taking place. They see the progression of the player, health wise, playbook wise, growth wise, maturity, and skill wise. So while we can spectate, they're there and they're making decisions that their jobs depend on.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're making a decision that their job depends on, and their decision was to keep him, pay him, and get him some weapons, don't you think that they know a little bit more than us people on YouTube?
Right, man. And that's why I don't listen to that stuff, because at the end of the day, man, what a lot of people see is when you see a successful team, you just seen them from the top. You didn't see where it started from the bottom, like when they was like building a foundation and stuff like that. And that's what like Giants fans don't want to see that part. They just want to see the success story from the top. But you know what I'm saying? In order to build a team and start all over, you got to see how it is building from the ground up, because 2-3 years from now, when you be like, man, I remember when we was just on that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, look at us now. Because at the end of the day, they just mad because of Daniel Jones. They're not looking at all the talent he's trying to put on the team. Because at the end of the day, whether Daniel Jones is here or not, you got to put talent on the team. You know what I'm saying? For Daniel Jones or for the next quarterback, and that's what they don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you can't just like not put nobody on the team because Daniel Jones is here. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather have Malik Neighbors on the team right now or JJ McCarthy? That'll make you happy, because if JJ McCarthy's a quarterback and he has really, you know what I'm saying, is like that. Is that gonna make you happy?
Well, everybody with a wrench know what to do.
Oh, you talking about in the chat, right? Do your job and get them out.
You got a wrench, you know what to do. We will not abide by the foolishness here any longer.
Yeah, and
Come here
also,
with an agenda, if you come here with ulterior motive, if you come here to hurt the quality of the show, we will not platform you. Period. We won't highlight your comments. We won't read your comments. We won't respond to your comments. If you're coming in here with foolishness, spam, race baiting, hate, negativity, any of that stuff, we're not doing it. This is a sports network. We're here to talk sports.
yeah, what Jordan Addison said week 1 with the Giants. Well, he said he gonna make them eat their word. I don't know what Jordan Addison said. I don't know what he said. He better be worried about his DUI cases. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't worried about the Vikings, man. I ain't worried about the Vikings.
I ain't worried about nobody.
Right. We just got to get
None
us
of them.
together.
None of the other 31 teams scare me. We held on with Kansas City, and we didn't even have half the guys that we have now. We held on. We beat Tennessee. We beat Baltimore. We beat, like, I'm not worried about none of these teams, bro.
No, you see, like I said, just coming to the season, man. What I want to see, like on the defensive side, I know everybody when we talk about the pass rush, I want to see the run defense. That's what I'm more interested to see. The run D, stop the run. If we could stop the run, that'll
Fuckery in the chat.
do a lot, huh?
5 minute timeout. Fuckery in the chat.
Somebody going crazy, huh? Yeah. What about the before the DJ underthrowing and overthrowing? I used to work with speed. Nah, man, it has nothing to do with that, man. At the end of the day, man, quarterback's gonna overthrow, underthrow guys and stuff like that, man. And more than likely, he's gonna overthrow guys. I mean, you rather
Listen,
overthrow a guy so that we can run under the ball and stuff like that. You know what I'm
he
saying?
hasn't played
I
in a
know.
year, okay? And he's got a whole new group of receivers to build chemistry with. This is
Mhm.
day 3 of training camp, and people already trying to throw him under the bus. But when he was throwing dime touchdowns the other day, nobody came out glorifying him. But the minute you find something to bash him for, oh, they come out in droves. This is what I mean by the negativity is crazy. People feed off negativity and dumb shit. Nobody feeds off positive stuff and optimism anymore. It's like we live in a world of cynics and pessimists, and
Yeah.
it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember the thought that Christmas cheer powered Santa's sleigh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not true, it's a good concept. You know, if you're positive about things and optimistic about things, you'll attract positive things. If you're always negative and cynical and pessimistic, you're gonna draw negative shit to you.
Right. That's what they want. Negativity sells. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ratings. You know, that's all they care about, ratings and stuff like that for their channels or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, like I said, looking at the Giants, I'm just interested in two things: the offensive line, how we gonna block, how we gonna hold up. Because if we can hold up and get these guys, get these guys out there like Hyatt, Slayton, Neighbors, Robinson. I know you call them the greatest show on turf, but I call them the SEC three. You know what I'm saying? That's Neighbors, Hyatt, and Robinson. The SEC three. That's gonna be our names. You know, back in the day they had like, the three amigos, or they had the posse. Yeah, we got the SEC three, boy. These guys can get out there and burn. You know what I'm saying? All we need our O line to do is just block, give us time. That's all we need. Block and give us time. That's all we ask.
I would like to see that NYPD come back.
Yeah, that too, man.
I would love to see the New York pass defense come
Defense.
back.
Right.
I
Or
think we got some ball hawks, man. I think Tyler Nubin, Deontay Banks, Pinnock, Belton. Uh,
yeah,
if Aaron Robinson can come back healthy, him, Cordell Fly, I think these guys can make some noise. Javarius Owens, just got to coach them up, man, and put them in good positions. Will Wilkins says, we will shut up the Vikings again, just like they did in 2022. They are in no spot to talk. We won the last meeting against them in the playoffs in Minnesota, and they still salty. I agree. Let's
yeah.
go Giants. Ghost Dog says, yeah, peace and salute, Lou Man Cave. Big Boss Lou, greetings from my family, your family, and my mom here. Senora. Oh, wait, that's not what I was trying to do. How you doing, mama?
Mhm.
Says, my mom is here. This will be the last few days with my family before we start our season, and we'll be gone for the next 6 months unless I get injured and out for the season, which I strongly doubt. Well, we're not gonna speak that into existence. You're gonna
Right.
have a healthy season, a productive season. You're gonna go out there and win, and you're gonna stay healthy, and your family's not gonna have nothing to worry about. Your mother's gonna be happy. Your kids are all beautiful, healthy. Your wife loves you, and everything is gonna be great in the name of the Almighty Father. Okay, Amen.
Hmm. Well, I guess
This
this.
pass rush gonna make it easy for the secondary.
Yeah.
Tudo, that's right. Tudo, blessings, and may God place a hedge of protection around you and your family, and keep everybody happy and healthy. Okay.
Hmm.
No, how do you really feel about Saquon leaving? Listen, I'm a huge Saquon fan, but now he's on the ops, so now it's who got to Saquon.
It's Saquon. Hey man, like I said, no hard feelings, man. Hey, he did what he had to do, man. Hey, when you live and you learn, you move on from there. Like I said, we'll be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? One person don't stop the show. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be all right, bro.
Yep. There's no I in team, and there's no Saquon in team neither. So
Yeah, man. It all depends on the O line. Like I said, if you have a good O line, man, you can give any running back really back there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Saquon's a special player, but hey, as long as you got a good O line, hey, the running backs will do their things. Because even when Saquon's out, we had guys that were still producing at running backs. Wayne Gallman, all them other dudes, they was producing too. You know what I'm saying? So as long as that O line is healthy and making plays and pass blocking, run blocking, that's all we care about. You know,
I hate that we never gave Orleans Darkwa a shot. He
yeah,
ran hard, man.
yeah, he did. I remember him, number 26, Orleans Dark. He was good. He was a good hard runner.
Jarus.
Darius, what's going on,
Guys,
bro?
if there's anybody new here tuning in that has not hit the subscribe button before, please do so now. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing to push that button. No sign up, no login information, no email. You don't have to create an account. It costs less than 3 seconds of your time to push the word one time till it changes color. And that's it. That is the most valuable way you can help my channel grow, and it is absolutely free. That's all we ask. We're not panhandling for no money. We're just asking that if you're getting value or information or entertainment out of this, hit that subscribe button, and it helps me out immensely. So thank you very much. Lou, do you have our nephews around with you tonight? No, I just dropped them off to their moms. If yes, please don't be stingy. Let us see our handsome nephews. But I'll tell you what, I had to take him to get his pads today. As you know, I coach his Pop Warner team. So that's
He's ready. There he is.
nigga man got his gear. So
Yeah, man. But like I said, man.
4.940, bro, at 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And that's before training. So we'll see by next year when football season starts back up. Well, he's running. It'd probably be a 4.7, 4.5 around then.
Mm-hmm.
Watermelon in the building. Please hit that subscribe button. I think I've read your name before.
Watermelon.
Snakehorn is where he really wanted to be. I believe that 100%. We will beat him in the Seagulls this year. Cry, Eagles, cry, like the last game of last season. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
My guys, love what y'all do. Keep up the good work, fellas. Thank you, Mr. Marlon Jackson. Bookends. Ghost Dog says, suited up.
Mm-hmm.
Darnell Big Money. Thank you for stopping by, Darnell Big Money. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It is absolutely free and it helps me out immensely. Trying to get to 2,000 subs, man. 200 and something subscribers away from 2,000. Let's get G Nation Inside Sports to 2,000 subscribers. All right? Damn it. Stop being ninja watchers around here. Y'all watch from the shadow realm like this. Y'all don't want to support the cause, huh?
He said
Okay.
just takes 1 second to just hit that button, subscribe. That's it.
Right.
That's all it is, and it's free.
Right. You don't got to put no email information, no create no account, nothing. It is hot as shit. Is my AC not working? Give me 1 second.
It's yeah, man. But so like keep talking like Giants football, man. Like I said, tomorrow I guess they'll be in pads tomorrow and stuff like that. So we'll see tomorrow. That's when you'll see the real tomorrow, 11-on-11. So I just want to see like what how the defense is gonna react, how the O line's gonna hold up. Saying gonna see if the defense, if that front four could really get in there, put some pressure on that O line and cause some havoc and stuff like that. And to see if the O line can hold up, man, and for these weapons to get out there and do their thing, man. I also want to see the running back. I want to see Singletary and all these guys, do their thing tomorrow and stuff like that. And hey, see what happens.
We haven't decided yet. We just this is the first week of practice. We had to do 10 hours of practice before they got their pads. Just picked up their equipment today, so we still got a whole nother week of practice with pads, and then we'll start getting into the playbook. We're just doing conditioning right now, get high step in and getting their body used to the movements they're gonna have to make. Because once you put the pads and everything on, it's 7.5 pounds added on. So a lot of these kids have never played before. So you want to get them comfortable with high stepping, turning, keeping their eyes up, staying low. So just the basics and conditioning, push-ups, running, the stretching, getting them ready for what's coming. So we haven't even got to the playbook yet, but I'm pretty sure that something like the wing T will be involved. We ready for the season. It's our year. The times they count us out, we make a major run to the Super Bowl. That's a fact, Marlon. Let's just pray nobody get hurt tomorrow, please, Lord. Right. Bookends. Ghost Dog. Darnell, welcome to the channel, mate. Salute. Marlon, welcome to G Nation channel, mate. Salute. Yeah, man. I know I see you guys on Unpopular Opinion Sports and Big Pat Sports Talk. We all are part of the same conglomerate, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. I am the co-founder of that. Okay, me and Pat Joe, we started it. And we've been growing and trying to continue to build the brand and bring you guys all of your sports needs and content right here on YouTube for absolutely free. Okay, so hit that subscribe button and support the cause as we try to grow this. Something positive on social media as opposed to all the negative stuff you hear and see all over social media. So if you want some positive news in your life and not a bunch of fake news and craziness, subscribe.
Yeah, because Twitter got all that crazy stuff going on at Twitter, man. Every time I see something, it's one positive and like a 35 negatives.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? That's like,
Bookend. I do make them do laps. That's how you get your stamina up, your strength and conditioning. I don't want no popped hamstrings or nothing out there. I don't want these little kids any worse for wear when the season is over. I want them to come play, enjoy themselves, learn the game, and go back to school next season healthy and right as rain, same way they came. Not trying to get none of these kids hurt. So yeah, we got to get that conditioning up.
That's right, man.
Please, everyone, hit the like button and subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports channel. Thank you very much. Tutto, grazie mille, fratelli. Twitter is a cesspool of a social media platform. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Love to all you guys, my big Pat, Lou, G Nation. Nothing but love, coach as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. I was like, before, no, what's that? Our first preseason game is like in a couple of weeks against the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a joint practice with them next week. So I got a couple of days with them. I thought we was doing it with the Jets too. Maybe I think the Jets too. I think we got a joint practice. So it's real, man. Before you know it, like I said, in about a couple of weeks, football will be back, man. Preseason games, and then after that, the season starts. It's right around the corner, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, knock on wood, no injuries, man. That's all I care about. Just going to the season with everybody coming out the gates and starting off, get off to a good start. That's all I care about, man.
Get our 5th trophy this year, fam. You heard?
He's tied with them Cowboys, right?
Huh? We get our 5th trophy this year. Nah, I think they're gonna sign Greg Von Ratten, Marlon. I don't think they're gonna sign a quarterback right now. I think they're gonna sign Van Ratten. D Dan Shelton in the building. What's going on, my brother? He says, Big Blue Crew. You heard?
It's good. Right.
Listen, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, you want to help the channel grow a little more, become a member of the Blitz Squad, okay? That's how you can help also. Join and become a member of the Blitz Squad. Bookends. But yeah, what you got, Man Cave? What do you think about the running back group, the running back room? Who do you think is gonna be the predominant running back on this team? I know we're doing by committee, but who do you think is
I
gonna
know.
get
I think it's
most
gonna
of
be.
the
I
touches?
think it's gonna be Singletary and Tracy. I think it's gonna be Singletary and Tracy.
You
And
think
if
Gray will be on special teams?
yeah, I think he'd be. And I think they're gonna keep Dante Miller too, because the boy got some speed. He got some what you call it, man. So. And like I said, with us in the past with the injuries, you can never have enough running back and stuff like that, man. So, but I see it as Singletary first, and then Tracy, and for some reason I see Dante Miller, man. If he makes the team, I see them like third or something like that over Gray, man. Even I know I say Gray hasn't been getting his shot, but you know, I'm just going off of that, man. That's how I look at it. But Singletary should be he'll be the more of the what you call it, the number one. But the good thing with our running back is like, with the running backs, these guys all, they could catch out the backfield and in the flats and stuff like that. So they got the versatility, which is good.
He said Singletary gonna be 1A for sure. Over, so you like Singletary over Tracy? Ghost
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. I think that's what he's saying.
And I see Miller making the team as well. He said Eric Gray might just be out of here for real, for real. That's a possibility, but I think we're running with three running backs.
Yeah. And then, like I said, but you always have special teams too. So, guys got to be on special teams too. Or who knows? Maybe, Tracy, even though he'd probably be also good on special teams too, though. Him and on Miller and stuff like that. As far as like punt return or because Olszewski, I think is like I want to say is like punt returner.
Pat.
Yeah.
Now Olszewski is the one that was a former rugby player, correct?
Right. He the guy who got last year. He did real good last year, man. I mean, because Gray was over there. I think Gray was over there muffing punts and stuff like that.
Yeah, he is fast. Theo is very fast. Ghost Dog says, I just think that being that Tracy is a rookie, he might not be given so much to do like Singletary. That's a very good possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Theo Johnson looks fast as F. Yeah, he does, Pat. Um,
Yeah. The highlights from today. Yeah, I seen that.
can he catch the ball and stay healthy and produce some yak yards? Because that's what we're gonna need from a big body in the red zone that can catch the ball and come up with the ball when we need him to.
Right.
Or take the underneath things for some extra yards and ground and pound once you catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tudo, Man Cave salute, mate, and thank you for showing up on the panel. And please don't forget to hit the like button as well, mate. I can see it from my end. You still haven't hit the like button yet, mate. Please do.
Mm-hmm.
Man Cave, don't be a ninja watcher, man.
So, I mean, already hit the like button.
Yeah, Theo might be a hit. I think so, man. I think he's one of the guys that can develop and become a very impactful player for the future here.
Mm-hmm.
We will have a three-headed monster at running back like in our 2007 and 2011 Super Bowl winning years. Hey, I'm with it. If it produces wins, I'm all for it.
Me too.
We wanted Ferguson, but got Johnson. I think we good. Yeah, I think we got a good tight end in Theo Johnson. I'm not gonna complain.
Right. Now, he ain't, like I said, neither one of these guys are no Shockey, you know what I'm saying? Now, Shockey was a different beast. You know what I'm saying?
I hated that they got rid of him, but I understood why. You
Me
know,
too at the time. I know.
but
It's
that
like,
kid was a dog, man.
it was a dog, man. He'd have fit perfect right now with neighbors on. He'd have fit perfect with them guys, man. Yeah, Shockey, boy, Shockey, and he don't care. He took on anybody. He took on anybody. I used to like when he used to go against Brian Dawkins and stuff like that, man. He gave Brian Dawkins hell.
I'm not sure, but I think there was an issue with roids.
Yo, Shockey.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
that was the rumors I heard, but I'm not gonna slander the man's name because that was never confirmed, and I've never heard it from anyone else neither. So, but
Yeah.
then it was him and Eli didn't get along because he wanted the ball and he was complaining about Eli being a rookie and this and that. So, you know,
Mhm.
there was multiple things that came out, multiple reports, but
Right. I remember that. Yeah, man. Sometimes it'd be that way, you know what I'm saying? You wish everybody could be on the same page, be happy for each other, and let's get this, keep winning this championship, man. Keep winning this chip. You know, when Plax went down, that's what really
man,
derailed our
man,
season.
don't even make that dude, man.
That
Jesus
was our
Christ.
Super Bowl right there. It was we was at 11-1 or 11-2. It's like, yo, we ready. We ready to win this thing back to back, man. I'm like, yo, come on. And the story come out, I'm like, come on, man, what's going on, man? This dude is like, that messed his career up, man. That threw us off because we were gonna beat the Steelers or whoever, the Cardinals. I think those are the two that played for the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, man. Come on. That was an easy battle. That's gonna be an easy championship. But
That shit was heartbreaking, bro.
I know when you heard the room, I was like, what? Where's this story come from? I was like, nah, come on, man, come on, don't tell me this. I was like, yo, this has got to be it got to be a fake story, but it was
Damn,
real,
cheddar bob yourself.
man. Right? I was like, this has got to be a fake story, man. It's like, man,
Cheddar bob yourself and our Super Bowl with it.
right,
That
man.
shit had me so mad.
Yeah, man, in the club, man, in the club. I was like, come on, man.
No, the thing was like, bro, you had a legal firearm. You had a permit for it in Pennsylvania. All
Right,
you had to do when you moved to New York was do the necessary paperwork to legitimize yourself.
right. And then like New York State has a different
Gun laws is ridiculous, bro. Yeah,
they,
the gun laws in
yeah,
New York is fucking crazy. But
right,
if you already have one in another state, then it's highly probable that if you fill out the right paperwork, you're a famous guy, you have a lot of money, you have a permit, you haven't done nothing crazy with it. You should be able to fill out the necessary paperwork, pay whatever, and have whatever you need to do to be all right. He
Mhm.
didn't do that. He chose to carry it in the club and shoot his damn self.
Right. He said the gun went off, but like I said, because New York State gun law is different from New York City. The city's even more. They got
Yeah,
more
that
restricted. But he
Project
didn't even.
Exile shit.
And that was it. Because we all said that we couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, he just shot himself. He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's like he gonna rehab and come back. And it's like, nah, this dude got to do some time. I'm like, do some time. Are you
And we
serious?
don't want him back on the team. I was
So
like, bro, this is some straight up fuckery.
I said, golly, this stuff is more than we think. It's like this. And that was who is that? Is that Bloomberg?
Nah, that was
Because it was, I think it was Bloomberg or it's Pataki. I think it was
Pataki.
Bloomberg, the mayor. It was Bloomberg, the city. Yeah, it was Bloomberg. It was Bloomberg. It was him with them gun laws, them restrict gun laws.
Nah, he didn't start them gun laws. It was Giuliani and Pataki that
Oh yeah,
started the
Giuliani.
Project Exile and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because Giuliani was like doing the what's called, but Giuliani was like 2001. Because that was like on 9/11. That's when Giuliani was like 2001. So I think I want to say is what's his name Bloomberg. I think it's Bloomberg. I know Pataki was there. That's the guy. He's the governor for the state. But like I said, the state gun law is a little bit different from the city. The city is more stricter than New York City's gun law, more than the state. And that's why I was like, yo, even though he shot himself, it's like, because it went off in the club. It was like, hey, you could have injured somebody, so he had to do some time, and that derailed his career and derailed our championship. Because he was a problem back then. I mean, the Eagles had no answer for Plax. The Eagles had
And
no
in
answer
Green
for
Bay,
Plax.
he had Al Harris looking retarded out there.
Man, that's one of the all-time great games in history, man. That the Cold Bowl, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that dude had like 11 or 12 catches, man. He was cooking them dudes.
That dude runs a 4.3, Bryce Ford Wheaton,
Uh-huh.
and he's big. If he can stay on the team and get developed and stay healthy within a year or two, bro, he will be our Plax. I agree with that statement.
Yeah, you just got to stay healthy. He just keep getting these injuries, you know what I'm saying, that's keeping him from, being on the team, man. It's like every time it's like training camp. He got to make it through training camp. We need him to make it through training camp.
Big Boss Lou, great Giants live stream as always, mate. But lots of uninvited folks just showed up to my house to see me enjoy free grubs here. Unfortunately, we've got to go and feed this hungry folks here. But hold up, to the people who showed up uninvited, hey, that's not good etiquette to just show up at people's house and eat free. Okay.
You're right.
Have a good night too, though. Enjoy your family, man. Enjoy your time with your family, and God bless you. Stay healthy and have a good, productive season, brother.
All right, too, though.
Mama Tudo, have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably gonna go for about 12 more minutes and wrap it up here.
Okay.
Ladies and gents, and all G Nation supporters, God bless everyone, and please stay safe. Guys, if you are subscribed to me and you have not subscribed to Man Cave right here on my left, please go do so now. He is the newest member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and we need to get him some subscribers and get him monetized so we can get these ideas off the ground and rolling here, guys. So please do so now if you have not subscribed to Man Cave. Go hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. Also for Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports, Coach Ed Gladney, Classified 3F with Joe, Big Blue in the Bronx, Mac the Giants fan. Who am I missing? Miz in the Midday. Go check out all of these great content creators from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man, and hit that sub button. Don't be ninja watchers, you heard? Marlon says, who y'all think going to be the starting defensive tackle next to Dex? I think it's Nunez Roches. Be honest with you. Yo, what's good, fella? Sorry I'm late, bro. I'm on CP time. Caribbean people time. All right.
All right.
What's going on, NYG? We're going to wrap it up here. probably in the next 10, 11 minutes or so. Um, wasn't planning on to stay on too late. We was up late last night. I got to work in the morning. But I did want to get everybody's opinion on the culture that is being built here. As we spoke earlier about the energy in the wide receiver room and the energy on the defensive front and the offensive front with the competition. Luminor taking a shot from Dex. Um, you know, Runyon and Thomas going at it. JMS, didn't practice, but doing some stuff on the sideline. So he wasn't injured. Reports came out that it was a non-illness reason why he wasn't practicing. I mean, a non-injury reason. It was illness related. So nothing to worry about there. And tomorrow I look forward to this and see where we go from here, man. But I'm excited about the culture, man. It's evident that this is a different team. They're running things different, and there's accountability now.
Right. Right, and like I said, positions are not given no more. You got to earn them spots. You got to earn it, man. That's what we want to see. That's all. That's why I'm happy with these camp battles, man. Let these guys battle it out, man.
Facts. Because we need the best guy at the position, not the guy The nepotism and all that shit has to stop. That was something me and NYG had a conversation about a few
Right,
months back. We were kind of passionate and yelling into the camera when we were talking about it. But
right.
we were tired of losing, man, and we're tired of, if you
Yeah,
got to fire your nephew or your cousin or whatever because he's not doing the job expected, then so be it. I'm sorry that that's your cousin or whatever, but we want to win, man.
of course.
And if keeping your cousin or your nephew or whatever the case may be around who's not producing is the issue, then your cousin got to go, or your nephew, or your mama, or whoever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
at the end of the day, yes, it's a sport, but you know what I mean? It's also a business. And
right.
nobody signs up to lose. Only people that I know to do that are what we call losers.
Hmm.
And I don't cheer for losers, which is what we've been doing for the last 10 years. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. That's why I think this is a pivotal season for us, man. It's like, hey, we got to get on the right track, man. Got to change the mindset, the culture. So people got to be in here. They got to really want to do this thing. You know what I'm saying, and be part of it. Part of the turnaround for the Giants. Like I said, 'cause right now, we are like a laughing stock, the punching bag of the league and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to take shots, but man, at the end of the day, man, if we just do what we got to do, keep our heads down, and these guys perform like the way we think they can or they should, we should be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is just go out there and compete. And like I said, even last year, I mean, we competed last year. I mean, we were so decimated with injuries, but I mean, hey, we competed more than the other teams. Like I said, was tanking to me was like Washington, New England. These guys was tanking. You know what I'm saying? But the Giants had more injuries, but we was winning more games and we was being more competitive in these games. You know, it was no way we was like the sixth best, worst team or something like that. But
No.
like I said, that changes with the coaching staff, man. Because like I said, they just like, hey, losing is not an option, man. We could win. We're gonna try to win these games. We trying to win all these games. You know, it ain't like the Joe Judge is where when we went to games, we already knew it's like, man, these guys ain't even trying to win today. They ain't trying to win at all, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing a quarterback sneak on like what on the 2 yard line and stuff like that. It's like, come on, bro, back to back. I said, come on, man. That was a nail in the coffin for Joe Judge, man. You got a quarterback sneak 2 times in a row.
You're trying to get your quarterback killed. And Jason Garrett had a lot to do with that shit too. Jason Garrett was mad that he went from a head coach
To a
of a
coordinator.
prestigious organization to an offensive coordinator. And they told him, hey, we're bringing you in case Joe Judge fails so you can slide in and take the reins. And I believe that he was purposely trying to make Joe Judge look bad so he can take the reins. But
Mm-hmm.
what people don't realize is Joe Judge never wanted him. They forced Garrett on him. Joe Judge literally wanted Brian Dable as his OC.
Right. That was Mara because Mara always liked the he always liked Jason Garrett.
And that goes to the nepotism that I was referring to earlier that me and NYG had talked about last season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you kept Clapper here for no damn reason. You know, and it was a disservice, a huge disservice to Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
He turned Daniel Jones into a one-read quarterback, which is why you had all of this crazy foolishness on Twitter, because people who don't know football don't understand that the quarterback is doing what the offensive coordinator is telling him to do.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
we saw that when he checked out of a play and audible and got the first down, and Jason Garrett got mad. Like, what the hell are you getting mad for that he audibled out of your whack ass play, which was about to get shut down, and actually got the first down?
Yeah, and then I mean, you can also talk about looking at Daniel Jones in his rookie year with Pat Shermer. He looked a lot different from
Facts.
all these other and then all these other years that these guys they try to do these little dink and dunks and these little
Because
short
Shermer,
Westbrook things.
Shermer was the one who wanted him, and when they drafted him, it was for Shermer. Shermer knew how to use him to buy time and roll out and bootleg and use his legs to buy time and find his receivers, and he was very productive doing that.
Hmm. And like that's why we laugh when they talk about like, yo, he can't throw the ball, he can't throw, he can't. It's like, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. The dude was throwing the ball in his rookie year. So all of a sudden he just forgot how to throw the ball. Like he don't know how to
They
throw the
was
ball no
quiet
more. He
as a
don't want to throw the
church
ball.
mouse. They was quiet as a church mouse yesterday when he was throwing the ball all over the place, slinging it. But then today, when he misses or overthrows a few times, they're all over Twitter. Oh, Daniel Jones overthrowing and underthrowing receivers. It's all over. It's doomed. It's the end of the world. I'm like, yeah, fucking crackheads, bro. This shit is crazy to me.
I mean, that was the same thing they did with what's that? With Wandell was open by himself and then he overthrew the ball. I'd rather him overthrow the ball than underthrow the ball. You know what I'm saying? He was by himself. It's like because Wandell could run under that. He could run under that and catch that ball. It was a little bit out in front, but I'd rather him overthrow than underthrow.
Well, it depends on where in the field you're overthrowing, because if you're
Right,
throwing in the safeties back there, that's a pick.
right,
So you don't want that
right.
neither.
Right. That's what I
That's
mean.
why
Yeah,
I was glad, I called in the Big Blue Kickoff Live with Paul Dottino and Matt,
right,
and they were talking about the perfect ball placement that Daniel Jones had. They was like, he threw the ball today where only the receiver can make a play on the ball or nobody else. And
right.
that's what you want to hear from your quarterback. Drew Brees was a short guy, but one of the things that made him phenomenal was his accuracy.
Yes, one of the most accurate. Yeah,
You know what I mean? And when you see that your quarterback is accurate, he's focused, he has a chip on his shoulder. He came to and prove the naysayers wrong. That's what you want. And
mm-hmm.
now he has a true number one wide receiver who's a dog. So he's bringing that shit out of him. They're bringing it out of each other. Then Deontay Banks is bringing the best out of Neighbors. Neighbors is bringing the best out of Banks. It's infectious, bro. It's a snowball effect, and I'm here for it. You heard?
Right.
I'm here for it, yo. It's long overdue, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think one of the most important things that people don't realize is like how much money they invested in the offensive line this all season with most likely the guards position because if you really look at it on the offensive line, yeah, they're all important, but that interior offensive line, if that interior offensive line is playing good, then that means your quarterback can step in and make throws and things like that. But if that interior offensive line is bad,
If
then
Luminor can shore up that right side,
right,
then whenever there's pressure,
mm,
and they're pushing the guy around, now he can step up in the pocket and still feel comfortable
mm-hmm,
and find his receivers, which is what any football team is supposed to do. And we're talking about like it's some type of miracle that we need to happen
right,
because our O line has been so bad that now blocking is a miracle in New York. You know what
right,
I'm saying? So now when this O line gels and they start to block, and you see DJ look like an NFL ready elite quarterback, oh, I'm gonna make so many I told you so videos out this motherfucker this year. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I'm coming with the smoke. I'm being super petty. Hmm.
well, the good thing, like I said, this O line supposed to be more of a pass blocking O line because
Yeah.
in the
But
past,
they
the O
telling the
line,
whole world what they want to do. They want to come out and sling the ball.
right? Because like I said, in the past, the O line that we had, they can pass block or run block. They wasn't good
No,
at
neither
anyone.
one.
That was a bad
Neither
thing,
one.
right? And that was the problem is you got to be good at one of them. Either gonna be good at run blocking or pass blocking, but you can't be bad at both. And that's what we had for the last 10, 11 years. But now we finally getting a better pass blocking O line, which should be much great, music to Daniel Jones' ears and stuff like that. And like I said, hey, on paper it looks good. Let's go out there and see what they could do on But the one thing I'm happy about is at least these guys look like they could pick up stunts and things like that. Where the guys in the past, they couldn't pick up a stunt or a blitz or anything. I don't know, man.
Nah, and that's why I say OG Bobby Johnson had a lot to do with that, because there's no way you can have the guys that you had on this line for over 2 seasons and can't coach them up to pick up a stunt or a twist. You can't tell me that every lineman in the room can't block a stunt or a twist. That's a coaching problem.
I mean, we watching the game, we looking at the game, and as soon as they do, it's like, oh, here it comes. Like, oh my God. It's like, and they just like spinning off of these guys and getting right to the quarterback. Everybody is like, they coming from all angles at the quarterback. It ain't like they come from one side. They coming through the middle. They coming out.
And it was like 4 guys against 6 and still getting through. Like, what the hell are we doing?
Right, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, "Come on, guys, man!" And that's what it with a tight end in there to help block. I'm like, "Oh my God!" That's what I'm saying.
Like, yo, it's 4 against 6, and y'all coming through here like water, like it's nothing. Like, who is blocking? The only guy that was blocking was Andrew Thomas.
Right. It's like it was a dumpster fire, man. It was a dumpster fire. But like I said, and this Carmen Rousseau, like I said, he's a fiery coach. I hope he holds these guys. He's going to hold these guys accountable, because Bobby Johnson didn't hold these guys accountable, because after the way they played last year, every time they came to the sidelines, I ain't see him ripping into those guys when they came to the sidelines. I was like, yo, you should have been meeting them at the sidelines when they got there. No passion, no nothing, man. Like I said, he's gone, man. He's with Washington now.
Bobby Johnson was the coaching version of Kenny Galladay.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's with Washington now, so hopefully we can feast on them when we play them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just stunt and twist on their ass all day.
All day long, and get to their quarterback and Jaden Daniels, man. And Mr.
Right,
Zoe.
Mr. Zoe.
We hope that the O-line can't get any worse, and I think they're going to be better, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if we could sign Van Roten and stuff like that, man, you know, that'll be good. Van Roten.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying Van Rotten. It's Von Rotten.
Von Rotten.
Von Rotten.
No, Von Roten. I don't think his name is Rotten.
No, it's Ratten. Raten.
Oh, I thought it was R-O.
No, it's V-O-N. Von Ratten. Everybody keeps saying Van Rotten.
Oh,
but it's Von Ratten.
Von Ratten. Right.
Yeah. But that's all we got for you tonight, man. Just an hour. I started late. Had a long day.
Me too.
But I appreciate you joining me, S God, man. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to the Man Cave. Tell them where they can find you, bro.
Yeah,
his link. He just put his link. Hold up. Let me.
It's up in there.
Just let me go.
Yeah, it's right above NYG.
Where?
Towards the bottom. I just put it in just now.
Bam. All right, there you go. There's the link right there, the Man Cave, the Cave Podcast, the Man Cave Podcast. Go subscribe.
Yes,
Newest member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You heard? And
you
we're
heard.
keep banging this content out for you, man. Hit that subscribe button for myself, also the other members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And until next time, guys, you already know what it is. You heard? Shit.
Ain't no chatting, no liking, just action. All my in front like these hatching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now, cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now, cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.